Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. It's great to have you here with us again. Today, we're going to talk about something super helpful, 10 daily habits for fluent English.
Yes, many English learners think fluency comes only from studying grammar or memorizing vocabulary. But actually, fluency is built through daily habits, small actions that you do every single day.
That's right. You don't need to study for 5 hours a day. You just need to make English a natural part of your life, like brushing your teeth or drinking water every morning.
Exactly. When you build good habits, English becomes part of your routine. And the best part? You don't even feel like you're studying. You just live with English.
So in this episode, we'll share 10 simple and powerful daily habits that can help you become fluent faster, even if you study just a little every day.
And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Every small step you take brings you closer to fluency.
So grab your notebook, stay with us until the end, and let's discover how you can make English a natural part of your daily life.
Let's get started with the first daily habit, how to start your day with English. All right, let's talk about the first daily habit, start your day with English.
Yes, the way you start your morning can really shape your whole day. If you begin your day with English, your brain stays in English mode all day long.
That's true. You don't have to do anything big. Just start with something small like listening to an English podcast, watching a short YouTube video, or reading a few lines from a book or an app.
Exactly. For example, while brushing your teeth or having breakfast, you can listen to a short English conversation. It's a simple way to train your ears and mind to think in English.
And if you like music, try listening to an English song in the morning. You can even look up the lyrics and learn new words from it.
Oh, that's a fun way to learn. Also, many learners say that starting their day with English gives them motivation and confidence for the rest of the day.
Yes, it's like giving your brain a warm-up before speaking or studying later. Remember, even 5 or 10 minutes in the morning can make a big difference.
So the first step to fluency is simple. When you wake up, start your day with English. Make it part of your morning routine, just like breakfast.
Perfect. Now let's move to the next daily habit, reading a short English article or story every day.
Our second daily habit is one of my favorites, read a short English article or story every day.
I love that. Reading is one of the best ways to improve your vocabulary, grammar, and understanding of how English works naturally.
And the good thing is, you don't need to read long books or difficult news. You can start small. Just one short story, article, or blog post is enough.
Exactly. You can read something that matches your level, like a simple story from a website for English learners, or even English subtitles while watching a video.
Right. The key is to make it fun and interesting. If you enjoy what you read, you'll want to read more. You could choose topics you love like sports, travel, cooking, or motivation.
And here's a tip while reading. Don't stop for every unknown word. Try to understand the main idea first. Then later, you can check 2 or 3 new words and write them down.
That's such a smart way to learn naturally. If you make reading a small daily habit, your English will improve without feeling like hard work.
So, even 5 minutes of reading a short article or story each day can bring you closer to fluency.
Absolutely. Now let's move on to our next daily habit, speaking for a few minutes every day.
Now, let's talk about the third daily habit: speak for a few minutes every day.
Yes, speaking is one of the most important parts of learning English, but also one that many people avoid because they feel shy or afraid of making mistakes.
That's true. But remember, you can't become fluent without speaking. Even if you don't have a partner, you can still practice by talking to yourself in English.
Exactly. You can describe what you're doing, like I'm making breakfast or I'm going to class now. This simple habit helps your brain get used to forming sentences naturally.
Or you can record your voice for 1 or 2 minutes each day. Later, listen to it and notice your pronunciation and grammar. You'll see your progress over time, and that's very motivating.
Yes. You can also stand in front of a mirror and talk about any topic: your day, your dreams, or something you learned. It builds confidence and fluency together.
The key is to make speaking a normal daily activity. Don't wait for a perfect moment or perfect English. Just speak even if it's simple.
Exactly. A few minutes of speaking every day can make a huge difference. The more you speak, the more fluent you become.
All right. Now that we've talked about speaking, let's move to another powerful habit: learning a few new words every day.
All right, our fourth daily habit is something every English learner should do: learn 3 to 5 new words every day.
Yes. Learning new words is like collecting tools. The more tools you have, the easier it is to build your sentences and express your ideas.
That's a great way to say it. But remember, it's not about learning a lot of words at once. It's about learning a few words and using them well.
Exactly. For example, if you learn 5 new words today, try to use them in sentences right away. You can write them in your journal or say them aloud during the day.
You can even make it fun. Choose words from things around you, like objects in your room or words you hear in a movie or song. When you connect words to real life, you remember them better.
And review them regularly. Don't just learn and forget. Try using yesterday's words again today in your writing, thinking, or speaking.
That's how small progress adds up. Just 5 new words daily means over 1,800 words in a year.
Wow, that's amazing. So remember, learn a few words every day and use them in your real life.
Exactly. Now let's talk about another fun way to practice English watching or listening in English during your free time.
All right. Moving on to our 5th daily habit: watch or listen in English during your free time.
Yes, this is one of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to improve your English. You can watch movies, YouTube videos, or listen to podcasts all in English.
Exactly. The key is to choose something you enjoy. If you like comedy, watch short, funny clips. If you love stories, try watching short dramas or cartoons in English.
And don't worry if you don't understand every word. The goal is to train your ears to hear English naturally, the rhythm, the accent, and how native speakers connect their words.
That's so important. You can also use subtitles to help you at first. Start with English subtitles so you can read and listen at the same time.
And after some time, try watching without subtitles just to see how much you understand. It's a great way to measure your progress.
Also, if you're busy, you can listen to something in English while walking, cleaning, or traveling. That's learning and relaxing at the same time.
Exactly. Make English part of your free time, and soon you'll find yourself understanding and speaking more naturally.
All right. That brings us to the next powerful habit: keeping an English journal.
Now, let's talk about our 6th daily habit: keep an English journal.
Yes. This is a simple but very powerful habit. Writing a few lines in English every day can really help you think and express yourself better.
Exactly. You don't have to write long essays. Just write about your day, what you did, how you felt, or something new you learned. For example, today I went to class. I met my friend. We talked about movies.
That's perfect. The goal is not to be perfect. It's to practice thinking in English and make writing a daily habit.
And if you don't know how to spell something or which word to use, it's okay. You can check later. What's important is to keep writing regularly.
Another good idea is to review your journal once a week. You'll notice how your writing becomes smoother and your vocabulary grows.
Yes, and journaling can also help you understand your emotions better. It's great for learning and self-reflection.
So remember, write a little every day, even just 5 sentences. Small steps lead to big progress.
Absolutely. Now let's move to one of the most interesting habits thinking in English.
Now it's time for one of the most powerful habits on our list, Think in English.
Yes. Many English learners translate everything from their native language to English in their mind, and that makes speaking slow and difficult.
Exactly. If you want to speak naturally and fluently, you need to train your brain to think directly in English.
But, Jason, many people might wonder, how can I start thinking in English? It sounds difficult, right?
That's a great question. The secret is to start small. Begin with simple thoughts. For example, instead of thinking, I'm going to eat lunch in your language, and then translating it, just say it to yourself in English, I'm going to eat lunch.
Right. You can also describe what you see around you, like, the sun is shining, or I'm sitting on a chair. It's like turning your thoughts into mini English lessons.
Exactly. You can even ask yourself questions in English, what should I do today? Or, how do I feel right now? This helps your brain get used to using English naturally.
And don't worry if your sentences are not perfect. The goal is not perfection, it's practice and comfort. The more you think in English, the faster your speaking will become.
That's so true. When English becomes the language of your thoughts, fluency follows automatically.
So remember, stop translating. Start thinking in English, and you'll see amazing results in your confidence and speed.
Well said, Julia. Now, let's move to the next important habit, reviewing and revising what you learn regularly.
Our next daily habit is something that many learners forget: review and revise regularly.
Yes, learning English isn't just about studying new things. It's also about remembering what you've already learned.
Exactly. If you never go back and review, you'll quickly forget new words, grammar, and phrases. That's why reviewing is just as important as learning.
You can make it simple, maybe every weekend. Spend 15 to 20 minutes reviewing what you learned during the week. Go through your notebook, journal, or flashcards.
You can also try fun ways to review, like quizzes, apps, or even testing yourself while walking or relaxing. Just say to yourself, what words did I learn yesterday?
That's a great idea. Reviewing regularly helps move new knowledge from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. That's how you truly remember and use what you learn.
So don't skip this step. Even a short review each week will keep your English fresh and strong.
Absolutely. Now, let's move to our next daily habit, one that will help you live in an English-speaking environment, even if you're not in one. Surround yourself with English. All right, habit number 9 is a really important one. Surround yourself with English.
Yes, even if you're not living in an English-speaking country, you can still create an English environment around you.
For example, you can change your phone or social media to English, follow English-speaking pages, or label objects in your house with English words.
That's right. You can also listen to English music, podcasts, or audiobooks during the day. The more English you hear, the more natural it becomes.
And don't forget about friends or online communities. Join English learning groups or chat with other learners online. It helps you practice and stay motivated.
Exactly. Surrounding yourself with English makes it easier to think, speak, and understand the language naturally without even realizing it.
So, the key is to make English part of your everyday life. The more you immerse yourself, the faster you'll improve.
Perfect. Now let's move to the last daily habit, staying consistent and motivated.
And here we are, the 10th and final habit, stay consistent and motivated.
Yes, this is the habit that ties all the others together. You can learn words, read, write, and speak, but consistency is what turns these small efforts into real fluency.
Exactly. Even if you spend just 10 to 15 minutes a day practicing English, doing it every day is more effective than a long study session once a week.
And motivation is key. Remember why you started learning English, whether it's for travel, work, or personal growth. Keep that goal in mind every day.
You can also reward yourself for small wins like learning a new word, finishing a story, or speaking for 5 minutes. These little achievements keep you motivated.
And don't get discouraged by mistakes or slow progress. Every mistake is a step closer to improvement. Just stay consistent, and over time, you'll see amazing results.
Absolutely. Consistency and motivation are the secret ingredients to fluency. Stick with your daily habits, and English will become part of your life naturally.
Perfect. Now that we've covered all 10 habits, let's do a quick recap and give some final motivation for our listeners. Before we finish, let's share a little motivation and a real-life example.
Yes, I want to tell you about one of our listeners, Sarah. She started learning English with just 10 minutes a day. She followed small habits like listening to English in the morning, speaking to herself, and learning a few words daily.
And after 6 months, Sarah was able to speak confidently with native speakers online. She even wrote short stories in English.
See? It wasn't magic. It was consistency and daily practice. Small steps every day made a huge difference in her fluency.
That's right. So remember, you don't need hours of study each day. Even a few minutes of good habits every day can transform your English.
If Sarah can do it, so can you. Start today, follow your daily habits, and be patient with yourself. Progress will come.
Exactly. Keep going, stay motivated, and enjoy the journey. Your English fluency is closer than you think.
Now, let's do a quick recap of all 10 habits and finish with some final motivation. All right, let's quickly recap the 10 daily habits we talked about today.
Start your day with English. Read a short English article or story. Speak for a few minutes every day. Learn 3 to 5 new words daily. Watch or listen in English during free time. Keep an English journal. Think in English. Review and revise regularly. Surround yourself with English. Stay consistent and motivated.
These habits may seem small, but if you practice them every day, they add up and make a huge difference in your fluency.
Absolutely. The secret is consistency, patience, and daily practice. Even small steps done every day will take you closer to your English goals.
So, start today. Pick a few habits, make them part of your routine, and stick with them. Your fluency will grow faster than you think.
And remember, learning English is a journey. Celebrate every small victory and enjoy the process.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends who want to improve their English.
Yes. And comment below, tell us which habit you'll start with today. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for listening, and keep practicing. See you in the next episode of the English Learning Podcast.